It's a cross. I can barely stand to look at it. It hurts me.
You're not going to be able to get near that door until we find some way to deal with that cross. Maybe you should look in that Vampyre for Dummkopf book that Madame Strigoi gave you.
Carry it around. It's so cold and wet.
Like my nose. Feel it.
Ugh, no. But I will keep this snowball in mind just in case. Maybe this will add a little color to you.
He looks like a charcoal-flavored snow cone.
Throw a snowball at it. Maybe I can cover it up.
A snowball fight where the target can't fight back? Those are my kind of odds. I've seen better arms on a chair, but it looks like you got the job done. The black inky snowball covered it up pretty good. What's wrong, Mona? The door's open. What are you waiting for? Head on in.
I can't. For some reason, I can't cross the threshold of the doorway.
I wonder if this has anything to do with the fact that you are currently life-challenged.
Life-challenged?
Just trying to be polite. I know it's a bit of a touchy subject.
Oh, you with your silly vampire theories. It's only a curse. That is, until I find a way to cure myself.
Okay, so maybe the fact that you can't enter the store has something to do with the fact that you're a walking corpse. I mean, you're a vampire.
For some reason, I can't cross the threshold of the door. Excuse me, miss. Can we speak with you for a moment? I'm sorry, but duty calls. Excuse me, miss. Can we speak with you for a moment? I'm sorry,
Pork
but
chops,
duty
woman!
calls.
I demand the pork chops now!
It's the open and close sign for the store. It says they are closed right now. Let's see what this says on the other side. It's the open and close sign for the store. It says they are closed right now.
Surprise, surprise! Instead of closed, it says open. Wow, that one really caught me off guard.
Can you tell me what this sign says? I'm afraid I don't have my reading glasses. Yes, it says, yes, we are open. Please come in. I wonder how that got turned around. Oh, well. That did it, Fodrick. I suddenly feel different. I feel I can walk into this shop now.
Pretty sneaky, sis. I mean, Mona.
I'll probably regret this, but may I ask you a couple of questions?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Why are you so rude to your wife?
Sometimes you need to put a woman in her place, which should be in the kitchen grabbing me another beer.
Why aren't you working?
I'm out on a disability. I have a mental anguish over having to work more than 6 straight hours. It nearly drove me mad. And I think I may have a permanent mental damage.
No argument there.
How come you drink so much?
Have you seen my kids? And need I say more?
Don't you think you should be nicer to your wife?
Don't you think you should be nicer to me, eh? Perhaps we could continue this discussion over a bottle of wine at a local tavern, I know. Low lights, music, private booth, but lose the bet.
You're disgusting. I think I better go before I do something that I'll regret.
Don't worry, baby. You can do whatever you want. I promise. I won't regret it after.
Too bad Inky ate our mace. I have a desire to bury it in the top of his head. There. My name is Mona.
Can you sing a song for us? Please? We like to hear songs while we're falling asleep.
Yes, of course.
No! We want Who Let the Wolves Out. Can you sing Who Let the Wolves Out?
I'm afraid I don't know the lyrics to Who Let the Wolves Out. But I do happen to know several beautiful French lullabies, many of which have been passed down for hundreds of years.
Who let the wolves out? Who let the wolves out?
I don't think they want to hear anything else.
Where did you boys hear that song?
They play it at the stadium all the time. It's our favorite song.
Can you teach it to me? If you do, I'll be happy to sing it to you.
We don't know all the words. Sing it to us or we won't talk to you anymore. Who let the wolves out?
Such lovely children. I wonder if they'd fit through that window.
Shush, Frederick. I'm going to have to find a way to learn that song. Otherwise, I don't think these children will ever go to sleep. It appears to be a Queen Victoria action figure.
I wonder if they also have the Prince Albert Summer Playhouse set. It features a built-in tea set, fox hunting stallions, and of course, a jacuzzi.
It's an oily vat filled with cooking grease.
Hi there, miss. What can I do you for?
Sorry to disturb you, but may I speak with you for a moment?
That depends. Are you in any way associated, affiliated, related to, or working with any member of a local, regional, or national law enforcement organization, particularly those identified as being tasked with reducing or eliminating the act of human fulfillment?
Human fulfillment?
She means no, she is not.
Well then, hello there, honey. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. How can I help you?
Do you work for the salon?
Work has such a negative connotation. I like to think that I live my life in the pursuit of pleasure. Mine and others. My relationship with the salon allows me to pursue these personal interests while simultaneously providing me with an ongoing source of income. Right now, I'm standing lookout for a private nail salon event going on inside.
What sort of work do you do?
I like to think of myself as a small event planner, or possibly a personal entertainer. In terms of the specific services I offer, that generally depends on how much my client is willing to spend. Was there something particular you had in mind?
Uh-oh, Mona. That constable over there's eyeing you pretty closely. You'd better be careful, or you might get picked up for solicitation.
Solicitation? Solicitation of what?
Mona, you seem to be having some difficulty grasping the situation. This lovely lady here...
Why, thank you! And I might say you are by far the most attractive bat I have ever encountered.
You're too kind. Anyway, Mona, to put it bluntly, this woman is, well, she does stuff to make people happy, especially penicillin manufacturers.
Oh, I guess I understand. I think. Forgive me, I don't have much experience in these, areas.
There's nothing to forgive, darling. You know, you are quite attractive. I'm not sure what you're doing right now, but would you ever consider a career change? We offer flexible hours and an excellent benefits package. We would have to put a little more foundation on those cheeks, though I'm afraid you're looking rather pale.
I am an opera singer, and while I appreciate the opportunity, I'm afraid my plan is to travel back to my beloved Pelly so I can resume my opera career. What are you talking about?
I'm not judging you. I'm just saying we should be discreet.
What is so illegal about talking to someone?
There's nothing wrong with pleasant social intercourse.
Why are you standing out here in the cold?
You can thank Constable Bud Crane, the cop standing over there. He's not a big fan of the nail salon services. So I have to stand watch to warn the private party we are having inside in case Constable Crane decides to have a raid. Believe me, I'd rather be inside nice and warm.
What private party?
We'll keep this on the down low, but Burgermeister Willem Vinton and a bunch of his cronies from the next village over are having some political discussions in there. Very delicate ones, and they don't want to be disturbed.
Disturbed by whom?
The Vice Squad. Vlad's Landing Vice, which Constable Blood Crane over there is the head of, doesn't like my business practices and is constantly trying to shut me down. But we are so good at nails that the politicians keep allowing us to reopen.
Why would Constable Crane not like a nail salon?
Oh, I have a bunch of theories on that, and none of them good. My leading theory is that he has a serious inferiority complex because his older brother Lou is such a big town hero and overshadows Bud at every turn. So to compensate for his shortcomings, he's way too wound up. He really needs to get
Relieved of his duties for harassing a perfectly harmless nail salon?
Yes, exactly. If he'd go away or someone got rid of him, that would be a relief, believe you me.
Can we go inside your nail salon?
Sorry, honey, no can do.
Why not?
The salon has been reserved by a private party. I'm doing double duty as doorman and lookout. So unless you are part of the Gotford Falls City Council, I can't let you in.
May I ask your name?
Certainly. Today, my name is Iris Vivienne.
What do you mean by today? Your name changes?
Of course. My name changes with my mood. I'm in an Iris mood today, but tomorrow I may be somebody else. My customers enjoy a certain level of variety. Might I ask your name?
Mona. My name is Mona.
Well, what a coinky-dink. I use the name Mona all the time. It is a perfect name for a woman in my profession.
Ha!
And what is so gosh darn funny?
Nothing.
That's a lovely dress. May I ask where you purchased it?
But of course, I bought this dress at Madame Stoker's dress shop. She does excellent work. Although sometimes it's difficult to get an appointment with her due to Madame Stoker leading a fairly hectic life.
Why is Madame Stoker's life so hectic?
She has 2 young children who keep her very busy, and a very demanding husband who is a bit of a gluttonous louse, although he is an excellent customer.
That's all the questions I have for now.
Very well. If you happen to see a lonely, wealthy man wandering about, please do send him my way.
It's a boat. Excuse me, sir. Might we have a few words with you?
Of course, Fräulein. Do you require assistance? Is that bat threatening you?
No, he's actually a friend of mine. But thanks for asking. I have to say, you seem eager to help.
That I am. It was my dream to be a member of the Deals, the Draxylvanian Elite Air, Land and Sea Rescue Squad. But I was unable to qualify for the service, so I had to settle for being a constable.
What happened? Why did you fail to qualify?
I have a condition known as FC, which stands for Fragile Coccyx. Apparently, due to the occasional bout of anemia and limited access to vitamins as a child, my coccyx does not have the strength to withstand the arduous training curriculum.
Why did you want to be a member of the Deals?
They stand for truth, justice, and the Draxylvanian way. And most importantly, they help people in need. There is also my secondary motivation of trying to escape my brother's shadow.
What does your brother have to do with this?
My brother was one of the first Deals. On his inaugural mission, he saved an entire village from being destroyed when floods caused the spillway of the Lake Varg Dam to malfunction. Ever since then, he's been known throughout the land for his heroic deeds.
Haven't you had a chance to do anything heroic?
Sure. I've stopped a few pickpockets, prevented the occasional murder, and harassed that cat house across the way out of business. Nail salon, my... Where was I? Oh yes, but I've never done anything that's been recognised.
What sort of recognition are you looking for?
I want the town to know me as a hero. A key to the city would be nice. But most importantly, I want them to look at me and say, there is Constable Crane. He saved somebody. If I could only help somebody truly in need.
This guy is a real piece of work.
What sort of person would you want to help?
Perhaps an elderly person? No, I know, a child. If I could save a child from some hideous fate, the old town would sing my praises.
That was one dream. Surely you have other dreams and aspirations.
I wanted to be a member of Lake Watch, a team of Draxylvania's best-looking lifeguards. I wanted to be able to save lives and show my brother E isn't the only hero in the Crane family.
Why didn't you join?
I tried out. I broke every speed and strength record they had, but in the end, they said I wasn't photogenic enough.
Settle? Constable sounds like an exciting and rewarding job.
It can be, but this job can also suck the life right out of you.
The endless social problems and crime-ridden slums wear you down eventually?
No, I mean literally. We lose half our constables each year due to blood loss from animal bites. I'm beginning to suspect it may be the work of... oh, forget it.
What? Tell me.
Jackalopes. Vampiric jackalopes.
This guy is out of his gourd.
Listen, these creatures survive on the blood of others and burrow deep into graves to sleep during the day. I think they are behind the attack of anemia that has been plaguing Draxylvania over these many years. But no one will listen, except you. You believe me, don't you?
My, what lovely weather we are having. Why are you out here all alone?
The Burgermeister gave the cushy stadium gate job to my brother Lou and stuck me with watching the nail salon. Just because Lou saved the Burgermeister's family from a pack of werewolves that attacked them during their Christmas feast.
Wow. How on earth did he do that?
It's no big deal. Lou just gathered some hair samples from a previous werewolf attack, then analysed them in his basement lab where he discovered some iridium-rich deposits in the fur. Lou then deduced the iridium could only come from a meteor crater, so he went up to Chillblood Crater wearing a had-stitched werewolf costume that he'd sprayed with synthetic female werewolf urine and infiltrated the pack for 3 weeks. During the attack, he sprayed the entire pack with liquid silver nitrate, incapacitating all of them except the leader. He then fought the pack leader on the top tower of the Burgermeister's house, while the leader used the Burgermeister's daughter as a shield. Lou used psychological baiting to catch the pack leader off guard so he could slay the beast with his own silver dagger. Lou is such a glory hog, I swear. He did all that just to make me look bad so I get stuck out of here while he got the cushy stadium job. He is always doing that. Lou is such a manipulator.
I'm Mona de Lafitte, mighty opera singer. Who are you?
Constable Bud Crane at your service. If there is trouble afoot, I'm your man. Is there anything I can help you with, Fraulein? You look new in town.
I was a guest of Gina Martinelli. Until today, that is. I'm trying to get back to Paris, so I'm looking for transport down to the port tonight. Know any?
No coaches come through here in the winter, and I'm afraid the old town, except me, is at the big game going on in the stadium. I'll suggest you wait till tomorrow afternoon, after the town sleeps off their drunken stupor.
Do you know the Baron Shroudy von Kiefer?
The Baron? I've never met him, but he's known around these parts for his rather unusual personality, especially around tall women. Now, they say his mother was even weirder. Some of the things I've heard about her would keep you up at night. It's strange Baron Shroudy's not here tonight, since he is the owner of the Vlad's Landing all-black sports franchise. Makes me suspicious.
Why is that?
I heard a report from my cousin Otto, a glory hog himself, that the Baron's boat, clothes and a coffin were found by the lake shore, but no Baron. I bet it was that gypsy witch Strigoi. Never trusted her kind. Otto was supposed to report in over an hour ago to spell me, but hasn't shown up. I bet he's passed out drunk somewhere. Just my luck. Can this night get any worse?
Tell me about Vlad's Landing.
Vlad's Landing? Not much to tell. Used to be a small hill town called Vlad's Lot, until a rich, creepy writer named Stefan Rex moved in and founded a sports stadium. Apparently, he's a big sports fanatic. It used to be named after him until Scarlet Bovine bought the naming rights last year. Anywho, when they dammed the Varg River, it became a centre of trade for all the local villages on the lake and its tributaries, and was renamed Vlad's Landing.
That is all I need to know. What's in that dark alley back there?
It leads to the back of the stadium and the side door. Athletes and event staff only. Other than that, just a few boxes of junk and old sports equipment and the like. Of course, it is a dark alley. We have had a few incidents take place in there. I have been pleading with the city council to light the darn thing up, but they say their budget is taken up with the new public anti-anemia campaign. Just say no to night visitors. I like to stay near the alley entrance, just in case something happens again.
Well, that is enough for now. I need to go. Oh, please My ticket. My name is Mona de Lafitte. What's yours?
Detective Lou Crane at your service. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss de Lafitte.
How long have you been assigned to this stadium?
I've been doing stadium duty for 2 years now, and I love it. In that time, I might add, illegal attendance has been cut by over 92%.
Only 92%? You seem to be quite a responsible security guard. How is the other 8% getting past you?
I've asked myself that question many times. The only thing I can conclude is that somehow they're sneaking through a side door.
And where would this side door be located? And how come you haven't locked it?
Well, it is locked, but somehow those pesky 8% keep getting in. I'm afraid I cannot disclose its exact location, as that would be a rather serious breach of security. It's the athletes' entrance, and the Gothford United team has made me swear never to reveal its location, especially to anyone from Gothford Falls.
How do you like working your stadium assignment?
Very much so. I get to see all kinds of games, famous athletes, and the occasional stadium concert. Why, Van Halgen themselves played here last month. That Edward Van Halgen plays himself a mean oboe.
How did you earn such a cushy assignment?
The position actually opened up after the 1893 championships. After the Gosford United lost the game again, the fans rioted and the old constable who had the assignment was trampled to death. So the position became available. Quite a lucky break, actually.
I'm not sure the poor old guy who was trampled to death would agree with you.
How can I get a ticket for the game?
Sorry, madame. I'm afraid this event is only for constables, their families, and the people the constables sold their tickets to, and the scalpers they sold those tickets to, and the people who bought those scalp tickets. This match between Vlad's Landing All Blacks and Gosford Falls United, a huge long-standing rivalry, has been sold out for weeks.
Worked on any interesting cases?
Oh goodness, where do I start? I have a million ones to tell you about, all full of brilliant twists, turns, and wonderful detective work by me. Which case you want to hear? I have all night. You won't be disappointed.
Good one, Mona.
How about your first case? That ought to be short.
The year was 1865, and I had just completed my 4 extra years in Draxylvania Detective School.
Nope, you were wrong. As usual.
Most young rookies do not have the privilege of being asked into detective school. But you see, I was a captain of the Junior Occult Hunters of Draxylvania Society, an organization that I started thanks in part to the money I got from a bounty that practically fell into my lap.
Please stop! You're killing my bat!
Killing your bat?
Yes, you see, he can't stand loud noises.
Such as the noise of a stadium?
Yes, no. Just people talking on and on. He has no problem with incessant cheering, yelling, and booing for some reason.
Well then, don't want to kill the bat. Any more questions for me then?
I like that. I'm gonna use that anytime someone's long story starts to bore me. Like, come on, buddy, finish the dang story already. You're killing the bat. Or, are you sure you want to tell me it? It's a long story. Sure, buddy, go ahead. As long as it doesn't kill the bat. I like it.
Thank you. I need to go now.
Good evening to you then.
The door is locked and there's no keyhole. The locking mechanism must be on the inside of the door.
I think I might be able to fit through there.
I don't want you to get dirty or break a nail. Let me try first. Plus, I'm stronger as a bat than you are. Dang. Sorry, Mona. I couldn't quite squeeze through. Almost, though. Almost.
dress might come in handy for something. I better not take it now, but I'll keep it in mind just in case. Volzig, would you mind diving into that grease for me?
I kind of like the greased look. Might make me look cool. But what for?
I don't know yet, but I think a greased up Volzig might come in handy.
You don't know how happy I am to hear that last statement.
Oh, hush now.
Mona, you're gonna owe me for this. I'll smell like a French fry.
Well, we are trying to get back to France.
All right, I'll go get greased up and try to squeeze through. That did it. I made it through. I got a bit of bad news, though. The door is barred and locked from the inside. I won't be able to unlock it. You're gonna have to squeeze through yourself.
But then I'll end up covered with oil.
If you're looking for sympathy, keep right on looking. Now transform yourself into a bat and get that purple booty of yours in here. Well, we're in, but I'm not sure you should have drained that guy in the locker room till he passed out.
But I had to. He made me transform into a human from a bat.
Yeah, but he was Gotford Falls' star player. They were favored to win, but now...
Oh, who cares about this silly game? Besides, the outcome of this game won't affect us anyway.
Okay,